You see how this kick plate on this door is too? We're gonna have to.
Maybe we actually don't need to replace. They can probably just take it off.
Put it back on, right? Yeah. So come on, let's actually start at the door. We don't know if anything is going to change. Like I believe that mop sink is going to have to be relocated from Cedric's original plans, but you know, we'll check that stuff out. But any of that stuff is going to be, it's not going to be decor things, you know what I mean? So I know Bentley is supposed to be getting Roa checks so that he can start with the decals, you know, for the windows.
For here also.
Now what about replacing that little mother sign and putting something, you know, putting our little Esco Seafood logo?
Did she quote us $450 I think for that?
I don't remember.
I think she quoted us $450, but I don't know how what your feelings are about Buddy Money. He's the one that did the one on Peter Street, and it was really good.
Oh, Damani.
Yeah. So I could just have money.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But let's make sure we get on it, okay? Because this is my goal. I want all of this decor stuff to be done by the first week of October, okay? Then that way when he give us these plans, we can do whatever little construction stuff, and then I can focus on the operations, the menu, all of that stuff, okay? That's gonna make the business successful. And the restrooms, members only, we have a painting of one of myself and one or two Chainz in each room. I would like to do that same thing here.
Do you want to do that in the back? That would actually make this easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that, and that way this is something.
Yeah, like for example, this room, and we can even get like a mural person to do it. You know, maybe one of those guys that you had do that thing. But okay, so like this bathroom, this can be like 2 Chainz bathroom, right? So they can put like a lot of his music stuff, different things from covers. You know what I'm saying? Just make it totally catered to him. Okay. And then this can be mine right here, and has different things about the different businesses I've done, and you know, all that type of stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, but please don't leave Remedy out this time. Okay. You know, Sparkle had a little fit.
That's her baby.
Yeah, mine too. Hell.
Helping though.
You know what we're waiting. Number one, they didn't finish the seating. Yeah.
So every time when I try to get them back up here, I think they don't. I held out $250 on them, and that was really to make them come back. And I think that $250 is probably not worth it. Every day they tell me Wednesday, Monday, which is the beginning and in the middle of the week, and they still ain't come back. So I may just get somebody else to do it.
Okay.
No.
It's just dust. You know, you definitely pay attention. Like, you know, as professional as we are, we always have a logo for every business. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we won't be able to put that up with that.
Well, you know, this is just laid on it.
Okay.
It won't look professional enough to be at the front door. But we can still use it back here.
Okay. They didn't do a good job with this. You see the bottom of it?
I came over here and pulled that up last night to make sure that it come up, because I seen it had a lot of bubbles in there. So I was like, no, I didn't do the paste this time. You know, normally I do the one with the paste, but I pulled it up to make sure.
Can that be salvaged?
Well, yeah. He's going to pull it all the way off and then put it all the way back on right.
We may need him to do that within the next few days before it starts getting, before it starts getting too stuck. So let's go ahead and get back reacquainted and see where we at with the project. So what's been going on like the past few weeks?
Back over here. Let's see. That's a light on in here. So there were a number of pinholes in it from where the guy that was in here working had did those welds that weren't too good. So just had a number of issues with that. Had the inspector out here. I think he came out to do the inspection maybe 4 or 5 times.
And you know, after the second time, you have to pay $100 every time he comes.
It was more than that because it was the secondary inspector. You know, City of Atlanta still isn't coming out now. So it was a third-party inspector, I guess. I got the 6 up here 2-foot bar area. So when the plumber gets over here, I'll have him start putting that stuff in as well. Yeah. So that'll be about ready, and then once they put that stuff in, I'll be ready to just put the countertops in.
Did you already order whatever countertop that you're gonna put on this bar?
Because I kind of felt like, just with all the folks being in and out of here working, I don't want nobody to damage that. Like, it's just, you know, folks setting stuff on the counter.
Well, normally the people I get mine from, they actually come and put it on themselves, so.
Yeah. And that's what I was looking at. The guy who came out here and measured.
But I would kind of get that out of the way, because that's not gonna interfere with them putting the sinks and stuff like that in, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so you think Monday we'll be able to rock and roll and kind of get going? And
Yeah, Jose is saying he'll be here Monday for sure.
okay, well, I'll be here Monday as well. I guess kind of once we get down to the final inspections, then we can kind of start working on some of the operational stuff.
Yeah. That vent hood situation that's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is now. So
Now what's gonna go on? So schools, you know, they're online, right?
yeah, but they may be back in session in the spring.
Okay,
And
okay.
some of that, hopefully.
Well, good. That'll be good timing for us, you know.
I agree. Yeah. So hopefully COVID will subside, or they'll have some type of vaccine. There's like a lot more politics that's going on down here relative to this business. And one thing that I don't want to have happen, I don't want the schools to have regulations in place to prevent the spread of COVID, and then this business be seen as a bad actor relative to COVID spread in the AUC. Like Alabama, Georgia, like places where these folks may have these huge parties and stuff. So I don't want it to be where there's a lot of strict regulations on campus. And then like I got hundreds of students gathering in here.
I wouldn't worry about that. You can't even fit hundreds of them in here,
you know what I
child.
mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, I have a packed house, and then they saying Charles Hill is responsible for blah, blah, blah. So
I wouldn't even worry about that, child. Because you see, we have a packed house at Escobar every day, and I ain't saying we're responsible for nothing. But I know what you mean, you know, because this is right here so close to the college campus. But
right next to the dormitories.
yeah. Let's just focus on getting open. You know, stuff like that is a good issue to have. You know what I mean? I actually got another restaurant that I'm about to open in October.
Food spot. Edgewood.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be opening the last week of October. Let's see, that was an easy spot to do because it was already used to be a restaurant. You know, so
It was a second, third generation restaurant.
second generation restaurant. Yeah. Well, let's look forward to Monday to getting back started.
Okay. Yeah, so Jose will be here Monday morning. I'm gonna go to Home Depot with him, get the stuff we need. I was thinking about going to Sherwin-Williams maybe like today, tomorrow, go ahead and get the things, go ahead and get that out the way.
Yep.
And then he'll be over here and hopefully getting it done.